Why do women love the smell of their sweaty boyfriend? Maybe it's nature's cologne? Sometimes our own unique scents can be oddly comforting, kind of like how the smell of an old sweater reminds us of home. We're just out here appreciating the little things even if they are a bit funky. My dog always sleeps on my t-shirt when I'm not home. I liked having stuff of my partner when I was dating because the smell reminded me of them. When you love someone and share intimacy with them, you find comfort in their unique chemical signatures. Every male has a fairly unique odor that is made up of sweat, testosterone, and pheromones. That attraction can be quite powerful at times, and it can play a significant role in how a woman is attracted to a particular male. It can work both ways as well, in that some women may be repelled by a particular man's smell. There was an experiment some years ago where the men were instructed to wear a white t-shirt for a week. They were instructed to wash, but not to use scented soap or any deodorant or cologne. At the end of the week, the t-shirt was bagged. The women were instructed to smell the t-shirts and pick one that they were attracted to. No pics of the men provided. When the men were ushered into the room, the one they chose based on smell usually was not a guy they would have chosen based on looks. Fascinating how our natural scent can play a role in choosing a mate. I loved my boyfriend's scent, and we were long distance, so I would take a hoodie home with me, and next time I visited I'd exchange it for a fresh one. Scent or pheromones or whatever you want to call them, are a subconscious filtering system your body uses to find a mate. If you've ever noticed that your siblings or other family just reek, it's because you share similar DNA, and your body wants you to find a partner that isn't related to you. This is obviously not a flawless system. Something I've heard is that certain smells from people attract you because that person is a good partner to have children with, to mix genes with. The more attracted to the scent, the more compatible you are. The stinkier the person is to you, the less compatible. I have no idea if this is true or not, but seemed like a neat little pseudo thing I've heard from quite a few people now. Sweat doesn't smell good, right? It's pheromones. Some men just smell so damn good. I don't like the sweat smell, but I will change my deodorant to that of my partner or have their cologne around. It's a plus if I can have one of his shirts to put it on. When my husband gets home from the gym, I always tell him he smells manly. There's a difference between the smell of someone who hasn't washed in a few days and someone who washed in the morning and then broke a sweat. The latter is not unpleasant, This is exactly how I knew I was in love with someone. His odor repulsed me. I love my husband's scent pheromones. So yeah, it's a thing and part of what makes us feel attraction. You're obviously in heat, bro. Just go along with it. The guy I've been seeing, unfortunately he is not signed up for a boyfriend title yet, smells astronomically amazing to me even when he himself firmly believes he would stink. Like after gym. I can even totally smell him in an empty room after he has been there for a while. I guess it is what it's called, pheromones, and should guide us to the decision that we are biologically super compatible. The sweaty, dirty smell of my husband after he's been working and not showered reverts me into a feral animal that's in heat. It's only his scent that does this to me. I can't explain it. There's a huge difference between a t-shirt, sweatshirt, scarf, etc. worn by your significant other and smelling like them, and a t-shirt, sweatshirt, scarf, etc. being dirty and smelling like BO. Briefly worn, yes. Dirty, stinky, armpity, no. Women who are in love tend to enjoy their partner's scents. This is because of pheromones and how the scent brings them the feeling of security. As a man, I enjoy smelling my spouse's hair and scents. It reminds me that I'm loved, and it is how I can identify her without hearing or seeing her. It's a pretty common thing for people. You should try sniffing her sometime. Some women like that too. I hate the smell of sweat, even my husband's. However, I like the smell of his skin, which is not the same as sweat. Objectively, I shouldn't like it, but I guess I associate his smell with good things, and therefore find his smell appealing. My BF smells weird, and I love sniffing him all the time anyway. Some people say it's pheromones, but also smell is one of the senses most strongly connected to memory and emotions. Sniffing something or someone you love is comforting and weirdly satisfying. It's not just a woman thing either, and not a woman.